favorites.
How you doing? Oh, the most beautiful people in the world.
Welcome back to Sundays of Bliss.
Don't they have an extra shine on them?
They do. I feel like I don't know what it is. There's something in their eyes.
Yeah, they got like a secret.
Yeah.
They got like a Mona Lisa smile going on.
It actually looks like a little more joy in there.
Huh. You mean they let in a little joy, let in a little light. Every little thing gonna be alright on Sunday night. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing, let in a little joy, let in a little light on Sunday night. Just let your hair down.
Oh, look at you.
Oh my goodness.
You have let your hair down.
I have. Oh, it's just, yeah, just let it all cascade down the sides.
It looks amazing, actually. It's
Wow,
really nice.
thank you so much. You're so kind. I really don't like having to fuss with my hair, which I tell them one of your greatest joys in life is how my hair looks in the morning.
Yeah, it's always different every morning. It is hilarious and wonderful.
And there's always a character. We normally name her.
Yeah.
Or him.
We better not say
occasionally.
names, but they're fabulous names and appropriate to the hairstyle.
There's the Florence, there's the Priscilla.
The Tina. And, you know, it's also like different eras. Your hair takes on different eras.
Across
and
time.
Unknown eras.
And future eras yet to be. It's amazing. So, yeah, we want to encourage you to let your hair down. Let your beautiful self shine tonight.
And let so much in. And we have let someone in tonight.
Kitty
Our little
baby.
kitty here.
Lala
She has a upset tummy tonight, so she's back in here with us. So if you hear
a kennel over here connected to another kennel with a little litter box.
If you hear extraneous noises, it's her. She's playing. She likes to play pinball. So there's a little ball that's going to ding around, or she might be scratching at the scratching post or all this other stuff. So I hope you will welcome her in with us this evening. We welcomed her in so we could keep an eye on her.
And Renee welcomed in a singular. So
yeah, I had to take a singular.
Yeah. It was cold this week, so she lived with us. And then we realized with her being in here that she's got a little tummy upset.
Yeah, so we're monitoring her. We're giving her a little medicine, but she's doing great. So
and when her kennel's empty, we'll be taking in other people whose tummies are upset, and
right.
we'll host
you can come get in our kennel.
Come get in the kennel, and we'll monitor
fun.
you.
We have little bandanas tied to strings and feathers.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
That is horrifying and not at all appropriate.
No, we would never cage you. Never. Because you know what? You're an angel that's going to fly from Montgomery.
There it is.
That's right. We're going to start off with a sing-along tonight. I'm sending this one out to Miss Debbie.
Little John Prine tune.
Yeah, so...
The first song we ever learned together.
That's right.
Well, in this formation is Troubadours, right?
Correctamundo. The first song we learned together.
You have new words with your hair down. Correctamundo.
That's kind of cool, like you know,
I
got I got cool words.
You do. She's
got a lot of words.
The best words.
No. It's gonna be an interesting night, y'all. But aren't they all, really? This old house would have burned down long time ago. Make me an angel, fly Just give me one thing I can hold on to leaving this living is just a way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. Wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But there was a long time where no matter how I tried, years they just flown by like a broken down damn. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Yeah. Make me a poster. Oh, just give me one thing I can hold on to. Well, to leaving this living is just highway to go. There's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear them a-buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. Well, how can a person with good work in the morning come on home in the evening, have nothing to say? Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster. Oh, well, just give me one thing I can hold on to leaving this living is just always go. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo on. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Well, so this living this week, it could have been a hard way to go because we have out here about, this week we had like an inch or more of ice with possibly 7 inches of snow on top of that or so. And so I've got to brag on you. You did like a really ingenious thing, inspired by a previous ingenious thing. But we heat by wood, as you can see here, and Amy realized that the wood pile was far away and you could not use the wheelbarrow because it would sink, and with all the ice and everything.
So slick, yeah.
Yeah, so slick. So she grabbed a tarp and put all the wood, like 3 loads full, in the tarp and slid it down the hill right to our doorstep. Bravo.
Ta-da!
Now, this was inspired by one night after church on the rocks. We had our pups with us. We went by and picked them up at Natalie's. We went grocery shopping.
That's how we had to do, I mean, that's how we have to do things when we live out here in the country. Because the nearest grocery store is about 30, well, actually it's about 40 minutes away. So
You have to stock up and pile it in, right?
yeah, on your way back into town. And this is before we had running water, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we picked up our pups from Natalie's, and then we had to go to the grocery store. We had to get some supplies. We made it home, and the main roads were clear, but we live really out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody says we live at the end of the world, and then still you have to go 15 more miles. And so we get here, and we're like, there's no driving back. We've got to walk now 1.5 miles in with our pups. And we have all these groceries, and some of them will freeze.
And we had a 5-gallon container of water.
Oh my gosh, right.
Do you
And a
remember that?
3-gallon container.
And a bag of dog food.
Oh, and laundry. And a shower curtain
Thank
that
goodness.
her mom had just given us, and it was hysterical because we didn't even have a shower. As you mentioned, we didn't have running water.
Yeah. How
And-
fortuitous.
I know. And so, what did we do? We decided, let's throw everything on the shower curtain and pull it in. So like 1 in the morning, we're walking down, we're skating down, it's like Troubadours on Ice, down this gravel road with this shower curtain. We have a video of this to prove it. Pulling in all of our supplies with our puppies in tow, and made it back here, and wow.
It was pretty crazy stuff. And it's nothing compared to what a lot of y'all are going through and what the poor people of Texas are
Oh my
going through.
goodness,
And
that is just
we just
gonna
want
be
to send
horrifying.
them so much love and support. Please call your government officials. Make sure they're getting FEMA down there, National Guard. These people should have major support and backup. And just keep them in your heart and in your prayers. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, to me it's just really kind of shocking when you see there's like mega churches, these huge spaces where they could house a lot of people, temporarily, you know, help out, and they are locked up and stay empty. But there is one guy down there who has a mattress company, and he opened up his company, his store, I guess, and his warehouse, and invited anybody who's cold, who needs a place, to come and stay with him. And I know that there are people in Louisville with Feed Louisville that are making sure, a lot of the churches in Louisville are making sure to get people hotels for the night at Hotel Louisville and food from local restaurants. And the way people reach out is just so
Oh, it's so
beautiful.
inspiring, and the human heart really shines through. The truest, purest, highest form of human nature always wins, and
Well, I just brought that up because it's...
when it doesn't, it's pretty hypocritical.
Well, yeah, do you live what you preach?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You know, what would Jesus do? Jesus would open that church up in a heartbeat. So those, you know, actions speak louder than words. Can I get an amen? Here's an old Louvin Brothers tune. Can I get an amen, women? Many prophets are here as a witness for God. Many churches they now represent. And if you've been redeemed, you know them whom God sent. For we know by their fruits whom they serve. They live what you preach, what you live. In the presence of God, would you stand? Jesus knows every deed, good or bad from your birth. Do you live what you preach in your church? Oh yeah! Oh, Carol, get the snakes out. If you have no desire to be honest with God, you don't live what you preach in your church. You live what you preach, what you preach, what you live. In the presence of God, would you stand? Jesus knows every deed, good or bad, from your birth. Do you live what you preach in your church? We have a captive audience. Literally. Some may stand in their church and proclaim they love God, and they win earthly fame in their speech. If they love not their brother in deed and in truth, the right hand of God will never reach your brother. Do you live what you preach? What you preach, what you live? We're all gonna make it. In the presence of God, would you stand? Jesus knows every deed, good or bad, from your birth. Do you live what you preach in your church? Do you live what you preach? Would you preach what you live? In the presence of God, would you stand? Jesus knows every deed, good or bad, from your birth. Do you live what you preach in your church? Oh yeah! Do you live what you preach? What you preach, what you live? In the presence of God, would you stand? Jesus knows every deed, good or bad, from your birth. Do you live what you preach in your church?
You know, we all can be hypocritical at times, but
What?
let's really try to make our words and actions match, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my prayer. But I know we all go there sometimes, and
Yeah.
so grace, only grace.
Yeah.
Only
Truly.
grace. Now I heard you saying we have a captive audience.
Yeah,
And I was thinking you should have
performing.
said we had a cative audience.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know, but
Randy
we
would
actually
loved
have an
that.
audience. That is amazing.
I know. We haven't had
I
one.
miss that.
I know.
Well, I mean, we have them.
So-
but they count. They count.
Well, yeah.
But you mean a
They're
physical
everything.
audience?
Yeah. I may have to like capture her and bring her in here for every
On
Sunday
Sunday
show.
nights. Sundays with Bliss and
Poor thing. So
Kitty
she
Bliss.
can't be in the catavan with the other ones yet because she's still trying
She's
to
still
learn
working
not
it
to chase them, and I don't think she wants to hurt them.
no.
She just is like a predator, like a huntress, and in part kitty too, and she just goes straight for them. So what's the
Well, I mean, that made me think of a story I heard this week. I was afraid some people would worry that this was us. There was a headline this week that read, "Bear bites woman's bottom during bizarre outhouse encounter." This could have been us. We do have an outhouse.
and we do have bare bottoms.
We do have bare bottoms.
When we
but
go to the
we
outhouse.
we do not, as far as we know, have bear on
The
here.
bear down on a bare bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
She barely, escaped.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they were yurt camping in Alaska, and who knew that, apparently you're supposed to say, "Hey, bear. Hey, bear." That's what she said she normally would say.
Oh.
But it was winter, so she didn't think she needed to. Apparently the bear was hibernating in the outhouse hole.
Hopefully that outhouse had been hibernating too,
Yeah.
like no one had been in there,
Oh
you
my
know?
goodness.
Yeah, so it wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
Yeah.
Just in case you were worried. And, you know, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Makes you think about those things. Now they're going to be scared to use our outhouse when they come visit. Nah, you're brave, right?
There's
They can
there's
handle
only
it.
goodness for you here.
Oh,
So that's why we
that's
can't
the
wait
truth.
to get right back to you. We're going to take a very, very quick screen break
Screen
to do
break.
a instrumental costume change. You can't see it's like right here. And we'll be right back. All right, so last week was Valentine's Day, and we enjoyed being with you all so much on that wonderfully loving day. And a couple of people reached out and said, oh, I wish you would have done this song and that song. So here's a little middle segment with a couple of Valentine's related tunes for you. This one Elvis made famous.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Our love was meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling
Isn't it true? Isn't it true?
I can't help falling in love with you, kitty baby.
She's so cute. She
Hi.
just hear that perfect little.
Say hi.
She did a perfect meow. Hello. She says hello. That's,
She has a song, of course, and it goes,
oh.
everybody loves a kitty.
That's why I'm in love with you, kitty baby. Usually she meows.
Kitty baby. That was it. Ta-da.
Well, this next song is a song written about the 53 years that my grandparents shared together. And, you
This
know,
one's for
I
Tara.
was recently reminded that my grandma, one of the lines in this song talks about my grandma being a prayer warrior. And I love this song because it breaks down each of their individual selves and what they did here. My grandpa was a barbershop singer and all these different things I know that they did. But what I think I loved more about my grandma than anything, what I know I did, was that she was a prayer warrior. My grandma actually had under the steps in the basement, she had a prayer closet.
Like Harry Potter. You don't know. You didn't even know.
No, I don't even. That's secular.
He lived in, oh, right.
No, I'm just teasing.
It's like, yeah,
Well, he
the
lived under
opposite.
the stairs?
Yeah, it was like.
Forgive me for not knowing this. Whoops. Well, my grandma had a
I love
prayer
that.
closet.
Under the
and-
stairs.
Under the stairs. And she really was a prayer warrior. She really, when she heard go into your inner room, that's where she went. And so she prayed and prayed and prayed there for hours and hours on end. And the adjoining room there had spiral notebooks from floor to ceiling where when she was in there praying, she would write and write and write and take notes, and they just stacked up literally against the wall of this room as high as she could get them over the years. And, you know, her heart was so committed and devoted to really connecting to the divine. And
She was
so
a shamaness.
she was amazing.
She
And
had
so-
long gray hair. In her religion, they didn't cut their hair.
Yeah, so it actually went to her ankles. She would wear it way high up.
Which
but-
got her closer to heaven,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
But when she would pray in church, she would be praying so hard, the
yeah.
hair would come down.
Yeah.
And she would just be whirling it around and praying so hard that she got birthing pains. She would travail.
She
It
was
just
committed. She
amazing.
really became committed when her switch flipped and she decided to fully devote her life. She devoted it fully and committed fully. And so, anyway, that was the one part of her that I wanted to highlight tonight, was that prayer warrior spirit that, you know, so inspirational. And
So they had a wonderful and tumultuous love affair.
I know, I think we've told this story before about
Yeah.
that part about the picture.
Right. But for 53 years, they weathered all the storms and changes with one another, and it was, your grandpa's dream to see her through to the other side, and he was able to do that. And I think we told you before, his one wish was that he would get the house paid off before he passed, to know that she had a place to live. And on the day she died, the mortgage was paid off. So it's just so beautiful and such a lovely, lovely love story.
We'll send this one out to Dottie, too. She was a seamstress, a songstress, a gardener, a poet, a sharpshooter, and a prayer warrior. He was a boxer, a soldier, storyteller, a barbershop singer, kind-hearted, hard-working fella. There were valentines for 53 years, 53 Christmas.
symphony between. They were Valentines for 53 years, 53 Christmases, their love affair, 53 birthdays, 53 chapters, a tragedy and triumph, tears and rapture. 53 years, one last spring. City walls heard a sunset with love so rare, till she closed her eyes. He warm and there. Just before dawn, Opal blew out the candle, drew back the curtain, raised the window still into the light. Her soul he did lead from sunset to dawn, and her soul was free. They were Valentines for 53 years, 53 Christmases, and their love affair, 53 birthdays, 53 chapters, a tragedy and triumph, tears and rapture. 53 years, one last spring. City walls heard a sunset, her love so rare, till she said goodnight here, good morning there. Go to sleep, close your eyes, we'll meet again on the other side. Such a good story. So many good stories.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed to know stories like that. We're blessed to
Yeah.
know your stories.
Yeah.
Each and every one of you has inspired our journey. I hope you know that. You're in our songs, you're in our dreams, you're in our hearts. And thank you for keeping us in yours. We are so deeply grateful. This has been a long journey of almost a year now of not knowing how the lights were going to stay on, what food we were going to have in the cupboard, you know, how we were going to make it. And every single week we're like, you know, we're making it. We're trying really hard to get our vaccines. We hope you are too. We're not able to get them yet. They haven't opened it up for our age group, but we will get them.
There are lots of different great government sites that you can sign up on to be notified or to find out when you're available to go get yours.
And so we're trying really hard. We actually have gotten a few gigs, a handful this summer, about one a month, starting in June through September. We're trying to get gigs, you know, it's all going to unfold slowly, but it is shifting. So thank you for staying with us while we're trying to navigate these times
And reinvent ourselves in new ways too. We told you we're going to keep the Blissograms alive and going.
Yes.
We've been asked about another commission song So the commission songs are ongoing as well, and we love to do those. And we're going to be trying to maybe do some online retreats as well.
So any way that you want to join us in further exploring, inviting a little more joy and love and light into your heart, we are here to serve you, and thank you for serving us so sweetly. Every little bit has been so helpful, and we are so grateful. Please, please feel that. Please
And
feel
to
that.
those of you who've been so faithful to give reoccurring donations, we really, really appreciate it so much. Thank you for keeping the music alive and keeping our spirits charged with knowing that you care, that you want us to keep going and doing it for others who can't give right now. But just know that you're making a difference in our lives and other folks' lives as well. So thank you so much for your generosity.
We love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be right back. All right.
Oh.
Talking about sweethearts.
Well, and last week, y'all let me surprise Nene with
Oh my
a new
gosh.
love song. This next song is a song I surprised her with one day. Y'all weren't around when I surprised her that time. But Nick's been asking for this one, and Little Wing. We play this at their wedding.
I know Little Wing and Moscato at their wedding. Oh my gosh. So
Which, by the way, we can marry you too. Okay, that's
that's
another
something
way,
else
yeah.
we can do,
We love to
right?
do.
And we can,
Yeah.
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 We can officiate and play music.
How
so
about that? We'll do it all. We'll bake the cake.
we don't cater. We don't.
Oh, okay.
At least not food.
Love.
Love,
We
okay.
cater love. So yeah, here is Sweet Divine for you tonight. You're the honey in my tea. You're the flower, I'm the bee. You're my sweet divine. My sweet divine. You're the yin to my yang. I'm the moth, you're the flame. You're my sweet divine. Sweet divine. When you slipped into your dream, meet you in willow tree, climb high atop the branches and give thanks for our romance. And no matter where you go, you know I'm sure to follow, 'cause there's no place I'd rather be. It's made for you, you were made for me. You're my sweet divine. Sweet divine. All the time, baby. You're my Florence Nightingale, mythic magic fairy tale. You're my sweet divine. Sweet divine, you're the muse in the song I sing, harmony to my melody. You're my sweet divine, my sweet divine. When you slip into your dreams, I meet you in the willow tree, climb high atop the branches and give thanks for our romance. And no matter where you go, you know I'm sure to follow. There's no place I'd rather be. It's made for you, you were made for me. You're my sweet divine. off the branches and give thanks for our romance. And no matter where you go, you know I'm sure to follow. 'Cause there's no place I'd rather be. It's made for you, you were made for me. You're my sweet divine. Bringing in that Mardi Gras, that New Orleans spirit and energy.
And boy, didn't they do it up like
Oh my God, Yardi
for
Gras.
real down there.
Yardi Gras.
Yardi Gras. So because they couldn't have the parades and the floats this year, they decorated their houses. You guys have got to check this out online.
It's so cool.
Totally incredible.
And our dear
Totally
friends-
the spirit and heart and fortitude of people who live down there, right?
Yes, I'm just thinking of Kirsten and Justin, our beloved patron saints of New Orleans, our dear friends down there. You all know them. They're in the Bliss family.
We're godmamas to their kids.
Vita and Leo. I believe
Alex.
Justin
Yeah.
created a Jewish laser that started a fire in the frame.
Oh my gosh. Right.
He's so creative. Yeah, he did some kind of a Jewish laser star that.
He is Jewish.
Yes,
So
that
it's
helps.
okay.
Yeah. Well, and some of you know what that's referring to. And Kirsta and her adorable sister dressed up as vaccine queens.
Kirsten and Jamie were the vaccine queens. That's right.
They had as a crown of corona up here, but they were protected because they had these sparkly silver dresses with syringes on them, and they were the vaccine queens with little sashes.
Boy,
so fabulous.
So we lived in New Orleans for 3 years, and there is no place that turns it on in this entire planet so far that we've been to like that city. Like,
You think we have weird clothes and hats? We shopped at the thrift stores in New Orleans.
my
You can
gosh.
find the best stuff there.
What a thrill.
It's just so incredibly unique, and you know, we just
definitely inspired our journey. That's where we started out
much.
as troubadours. So
and we, because of Mr. John O'Tan, Rapidash Records, thank you so much. He, the second year we even started making music, and we were on the streets of New Orleans. We were voted best folk band in New Orleans by Offbeat Magazine, and it was such
we did
an
our
honor.
first album down there.
Yeah. So we showed up to the award ceremony to get the award, and honestly, it just felt like a little undeserving.
Well, I mean, here we were, baby troubadours, and then there's
Yeah.
all these amazing
Incredible.
New Orleans musicians.
Now, there's only like 5 folk musicians probably in New Orleans. There's probably more, but that's not like the big genre down there. So it wasn't, you know.
But we felt like
still,
just
we
making
felt
fun of
ridiculous.
ourselves. So we wore Groucho Marx glasses.
To accept our award at the House of Blues in New Orleans. And
We took Kirsta as our date.
yes. And it was really, really fun. And so we got this amazing award. It wasn't just like some kind of trophy. It was like this ceramic clock that was handmade by New Orleans.
It said best
artisan.
folk band.
And they put it in a pizza box. And we were so happy and excited and just kind of being, well, I say we.
Yeah,
it was me. And I was holding it like this or walking out. And if you've ever walked on the streets of New Orleans, you have to be drunk in order not to fall because they're like crooked. There's always some kind of
Rude going through a sidewalk, buckling it up.
yeah. And I tripped over one of those buckled sidewalks, and whoop whoop woo! They won our award.
Slid out there and shattered into pieces. And,
Yeah, which
it
was
was
pretty
like
perfect, really.
Like in the Christmas story when the leg lamp broke, and it was
Yes.
like he tried to put it back together.
Yeah,
we tried
did.
to put that
we
back
actually
together,
kept
but
it
it just
as a clock, and it were like
crumbled
4
down.
pieces, and we never knew it. The clock part didn't work, but we kept
we
it.
finally let it go.
It's our major award.
So what kind of song are we doing? We're doing
Let's do
a
it.
song that we wrote about New Orleans.
Correct.
Scarlet Carnival.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
It's a dance party tune, y'all.
Who needs to dance? You need to dance it out, get a little Mardi Gras in your soul, get a little Yardi Gras. Hey, I say we bring Yardi Gras to Louisville for Derby.
Great idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll have Derby digs, Derby
But
dins,
what
Derby
would it be?
decks. Everyone decorate their
Derby deck. I like
Yeah.
that. Right. All right.
All right, right, let's do it. Let's bring New Orleans here every day. Let's bring New Orleans here tonight. So if you want, feel free to have a little second line march throughout your home during the song. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Even your own mama won't feed you anymore. Your teeth all fell out. You don't pick out a greedy grinder, $50. You want a doghouse, so out of luck. Whiskey and warm gravy, a belly up at the bar. And Russ is getting nailed by Fast Eddie Carr. Lulu's crying off a gift shop, who took off with the cash. Bugler Sam the Wobble Man, shaking everybody's Eddie Roll, Jelly Roll. He's the one that has swinging from the rocks and a rag that's his spaz. Charlie Bones and whistle through his nose, singing sweet. You ever come round this way, Kirsten? You ask for Martha Reed, beware. Big pocket blues when air comes and bounces. The drinking upstairs, they'll be where you can still get a drink in a day or die. Have a real good time. From the Storyville, always leave with a wobble of a tail. Oh yeah, oh, strut it out, y'all. Come on now. Shake what your mama gave you. Yeah. Pensacola kids run the green and taking it. Poor Riley Ride, that boy still trying to melt that frigid tart. Miss Josephine Icebox, skilled heads are stressed over the cafe au lait mistress. Lady Ann cooks for in the blues on the rise. Where for ya on Basin Street, underneath the red lights where the saints and sinners meet, trying to shut them down, that joint to a ghost town. The Scarlet Carnival will always be around. When the cops came for Banjo Annie, they said, do you want to be dragged out or walk out like a lady? She said, dragged out like a lady. Big pocket yeah, comes and finds a shelter, drink it upstairs. You better beware. You can still get a drink in a day or a dime. Have a real good time. Well, from the Storyville, always leave with a wobble of a tail. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been 44?
44 episodes.
44 episodes, 44 Sundays we've been together. So we'll see you all for 45. And
We are for you and you're for us, and we could not be more grateful. We love you.